Hello and welcome back to another episode of TCN. Today we have got Ambrosia's Spice. Now you may be noticing that my audio is not synced with the video. That is because the audio to the video is absolutely trashed, almost unusable, and so I've just decided to voice over it today. Let's get into it. Going over the Ambrosia's tobacco makeup, it's a little bit hard. A lot of sources, a lot of places selling it are kind of mixed on there. I'm going to be using Neptune cigars, but they list a Sumatra wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and nothing listed for filler. Going over the dry puff, this is, like most Ambrosias, a very clove-heavy dry puff. There's a little bit of cocoa and cedar behind all of it, but end of the day, the infusion is still the predominant flavor. Alright, we finished the cigar, and going over the thirds, the first third does start with a little bit of that mild cocoa, as well as that prevalent baking spice, and really not much else. Transitioning into the second third, you can really see as it starts to mellow out. Cocoa stays prevalent, but still mild. Same with the clove. And actually some nice earthiness starts pushing through. And as we do push onto the final third, I actually noticed that the clove had completely dropped away from this. A little bit of that cocoa bitterness and a kind of very earthy flavor profile. It was predominantly earthy. Going over the cigar, really no problems whatsoever, at least when it came with like its construction burner draw. Everything was fine. The main thing I would say is I think this cigar may not have been the best representation of what the original product was intended to taste like. When I picked this cigar up, which was, let's be fair, a very long time ago, I picked it up from a location where I know it had also been sitting for a very long time. And so if I had to take a rough guess, this thing could be anywhere between 5 and 10 years old, which by that point, the infusion is definitely going to start to suffer. So is this the most accurate review? Not really, but the big thing to remember is that this is a discontinued line, and that if you do find Ambrosias out there, chances are they've been sitting for a while. But hey, thank you all for tuning in. Sorry again about the whole audio thing. I figured let's just save the video with what we can rather than having to scrap the entire thing, because I'm sure as heck not running out trying to find another one of these.